king of the fucking beast. The thing that your mama told you, don't go outside, cause you'll get fucked up. I'm what's waiting on you in the dark.
Boy, Big Truck, you already know what time it is. Go on ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we're going to get active. A whole lot of things is going on. Cheyenne Bryant getting beat. The punches is coming in. The blows is coming in. And we just about to highlight this thing. What more can I say? You feel me? You feel what I'm talking about? Wintertime is here. You got folk exposing themselves. You got folk that are fake, thinking they something and they not. So, with that being said, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work.
My doctorate, I transitioned to a psychology expert, life coach, so that my hands wouldn't be tied behind my back. Because when I was a therapist working for a nonprofit under a license, there's so many things that you cannot do based on ethics and law. Love me like this. Do not love me like that. Literally and figuratively.
One of the things I like to highlight is I cannot stand a fake, dumb motherfucker.
The Bible also says single people are happy people. Look that up. Look that up. It says marriage takes discipline.
Shout out to my homegirl, Miss Reva TV. Go to her channel, show the queen some love. Again, when I go ham in, there's a reason why I go ham in. When I hear foolishness, see foolishness, ignorance, or when certain individuals try to shame others and throw flame on others, and they ass ain't right, they ass is out of order. How is a person that is out of order gonna have something to say or have a word for others when they asses is fucked up? They asses is still suffering from childhood issues. They ass, like Cheyenne Bryant, have men problems. However, I get it. I get it. You're catering to a certain audience. You're catering to women that are broken, have daddy issues. See, you know how to pander to certain people.
Of course, I start these conversations as I do all the time. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, she got her notoriety within the space basically after calling Cam Newton out on an interview that he had with her on his podcast, Funky Fridays.
Your life entirely or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here.
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. As you would say it, Dr. Bryant. You said it. I didn't say it. I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time.
Now, after that interview went viral, a lot of people were like, who is this person? In my opinion, I feel a lot of women were in search of their female equivalent of a Kevin Samuels. And the way that they looked at it as is not necessarily a female equivalent of standing on the same principles that Kevin Samuels stood on, but more of women who could check a man and put a man in their place.
And also shame a man. It's like when you have women like Shira Seven, Priscilla, coming out with these advice, it's almost like basically that gave modern feminist women a chance to have a voice. Because already you have women of good character shaming modern feminist women. You have men that have amazing platforms like Kevin Samuels had. That Kevin Samuels not only checked modern women, but he also checked lollipop simp men too. However, when Cheyenne Bryant came on, folk didn't do their research. Modern women didn't. They took what she had to say at face value. Oh, she's checking Nick Cannon. She's checking Cam Newton. She tried to check Paul Pierce until he got in that ass. So when you look at it from a certain perspective, here's a woman that is not a doctor, Here's a woman that is pandering to modern feminist women. Bad enough they shaming men. Bad enough they keeping this division on men. And this is the type of message that she's spilling. I know a race hustler when I see one.
The way that Kevin Samuels did to women.
I have a master's in public administration, and I have a law degree.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single?
Now, the thing is that, when Dr. Bryant was on an interview with The Breakfast Club, she actually spoke about that she's no longer an active therapist and operating with her license. She transferred and she is now working as basically like a certified life coach.
Exactly, because she got called out and she got exposed. So now she had to come back and clean that shit up. See, you have certain individuals like Reva, Corey Holcomb, the Tip Network, Paul Pierce especially, my show, The King's Table, exposing her for who she really is. So, of course, she had to shift gears a little bit. Like I said, I know her from the hood. I'm from Long Beach. I know who the hell she is. I know people that know her. I know people they know. So I suggest you lay low.
I got my doctorate. I transitioned to a psychology expert, life coach, so that my hands wouldn't be tied behind my back. Because when I was a therapist working for a nonprofit under a license, there's so many things that you cannot do based on ethics and law.
So over, a couple of days ago, I guess, she went to Jeezy's show. She was pictured with Jeezy. And, she was walking around in this kind of attire. I don't know if she's trying to step out of her comfort zone or whatever the case is, but literally she is walking around in a bra and panty and just basically something sheer.
She fishing for other women. She advertising. Game recognized game. Player to player. Pimp to pimp. We know what time it is. I was supposed to attend that event, but I didn't because I had other obligations. Shout out to my man Jeezy. But again, you can't fool people. You can fool some people, but you can't fool everyone. Okay? And those that follow her, they can be fooled all day long. But those that follow her, they discredit themselves. Because ain't no way in hell am I going to take from advice from a woman that dressed like this. Got me fucked up, cuz.
Over that, right? And immediately when I saw this and people were asking my opinion on, this whole situation that she has going on, is she a grown woman and able to wear whatever it is that she wants to wear? Absolutely. Okay. She's a single woman from what we know.
Been single 6 years.
Is she able to wear, behave, maneuver in any single, ideology or way that she decides to maneuver? Absolutely.
I agree. Now, the same thing applies to man. Man be able to move and dress and be and behave how he behaves. Granted. But when you call yourself a doctor, there's a certain way you have to carry yourself. Period. When you call yourself a life coach and you giving advice, especially relationship advice, there's a way that you have to carry yourself, your behavior, because you're out in the public. You don't want to misrepresent yourself. This outfit that Cheyenne Bryant has on, I'm going to tell you something. That's the type of outfit your ass will wear at home for your man. For the person you are in a relationship with or you married to. And you want to have some adult fun. That's the type of outfit you want to wear. Not in public. We know you advertising for other women because that's what you're into. Let's continue. But so far, so good. I understand, Reva. Good point.
Okay. And so I never want anybody to get the wrong impression that I am saying that she has to, or she is in a certain box and she needs to behave this certain way. And if she does not behave that way, that she's ultimately wrong, because that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying, though, is that how you portray yourself lets us know how people should perceive you. And
all of these women, look at them. Look at what they have on. You notice they have something in common. They racks. Somehow, some way, are being exposed. Listen, and I get it. You modern feminist women, why y'all getting on her? She should be able to wear what she wants. Fine. Cool. Don't be mad. Do not be mad. And hear me when I say this. When the comments come out. You can wear what you want to wear. You can do what you want to do. You just ain't doing that shit around me. Because I'm picking up my shoulder pads and my helmet and I'm bouncing. I'd rather go deal with someone else that knows how to dress appropriately. That when we're out in public, we represent each other in a positive way. This is hoish. And I'm keeping it $1 with you. This is hoish. That's something a woman on PCH be wearing. Boulder City be wearing. Las Vegas Boulevard be wearing. Figueroa be wearing. Let me keep it a bean with you. Because ain't no real woman of good character, a real woman of good sense, a real woman of good value and energy wearing some shit like that.
And it just reminds me of the conversations that I had about even the likes of Sierra, right? A lot of people had this opinion that I don't like Sierra, or that, I'm not a fan of her music or whatever. And that's really not what it is. I don't appreciate when people stand at the front line, like Sierra talked about, the Sierra prayer.
I'll tell you a few things that I did pray. I prayed for a God-fearing man. I prayed for discernment.
You prayed for a God-fearing man, but you are not a God-fearing woman. Huh. Help me make it make sense, people. Let's feast.
I prayed for wisdom, to really learn from the wisdom that I'm gaining through the experience that I'm going through.
And, her and Russell would be like on the front pew at church, okay, doing the most and being a part of church conferences. And then at the same time, she showed up to the Vanity Fair party dressed like this. And so it's like a contradiction thing. And it's the same thing with Cheyenne Bryant, okay? She goes to these places. She always is quoting the Bible. And
I think the Bible says cleave. One person. This is cleaving. That when you have God's understanding, which, surpasses, God's peace, which surpasses all understanding.
Here you go, bringing God's word into it. But look at your lifestyle. You in a gay relationship. You like women. Let's talk about that since you want to talk about the Bible. You have sold your soul to the things of this world. Bottom line. And also the Bible says, let's talk Bible. People will become lovers of themselves. They will change the natural way that they are intimate with each other, with one another, and start having sex with each other. Let's rephrase that. The natural way a man is intimate with a woman is intimate with the man. Because they have sold their soul to the things of this world, they begin following things instead of following him. Men are intimate with men, women are intimate with women. Let's highlight that. If you want to quote scripture, let's continue.
You become vertical in who you are.
Desired
and not
deserved.
God can, God will.
God will.
God is doing everything right now.
Yes.
Okay? He doesn't leave or forsake us. It's not
Yes.
that
That's true. God is doing everything right now. He's exposing you for who you really are right now in so many ways. You, Cheyenne Bryant, and those that follow you, which are modern women, y'all are setting yourselves up for failure. Either you know or you don't know, but you are. It shows, especially on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, certain podcast shows that you go on acting like you Billy Badass. But deep down inside, you scared. Deep down inside, you lonely. Deep down inside, you fight and you wrestle with yourself. Dealing with yourself is an everyday battle because you don't want to face reality. Whatever it is that you conjure up or told it yourself in your delusional mind, that's what you live off of. False reality.
That he's not doing, it's that we're not receiving. Again, I want people to know that God's promises are always sitting right there available for you. And I'm telling you, what breaks that promise open is our obedience and our trust and our faith in him.
When I look at her eyes, when I look into her eyes, I can see the pain. I can see the conniving. I can see it. Okay? You say, well, she has a good following. Yeah, but look at the people that follow her. You think about it. If you really sit and you listen to her, you can break this woman down brick by brick.
And standing there from like being like a therapist perspective, from a Christian mindset, and then you walking around the party with your cheeks out. I don't get it. I personally don't get it. And, in the seat that she's in, right? Saying that she is coaching people or she is standing in the gap for.
This picture is a precautionary tale.
That's a lot of has-been bitches. But no.
That's you. I'm glad you said it before I did.
Yeah.
This picture is what you don't want to be at their age. And I love Claudia Jordan, but I'm just keeping it real, man. I look at the women in this picture and I'm like, wow.
When I look at the women in this picture, I say to myself, I will not date a woman like this. I will not bring a woman like this to the family function, to the family cookout. However, I'm going to keep it $1 with you. I will smash. And when I'm done smashing, I'm dashing. Look at how they present themselves. If you present yourself like a hoe, you're going to be treated as such. If you present yourself as a woman, as a lady, respectful lady, you will be treated as such. See, this is some game for your Bluetooth. Large number of individuals ain't ready to have this type of conversation because this is that grown folk conversation. Real on top of real.
I can't believe they would take a picture together.
Vegas Friday, me and the girls, me, Tracy Evans, and Rada, and Gwendolyn all went to Vegas just for the night. And went to.
What the fuck? We're not back to boy. Carlos King. Sorry. Go ahead.
Easy show, and it was like black tie. Let me tell you something. What the hell is wrong with everybody being so negative? So we ran into Dr. Bryant out there, right? I don't know. Like we like don't know each other like that. Like we're definitely very cordial when we see each other. We might be doing something soon in March. And we took a picture together. When I tell you the picture went viral, people were like making think pieces on if she was inappropriately dressed because she had a lace outfit on, which was very revealing, right? But then like they dragged.
It's Vegas.
It is Vegas and it's a hip hop, right? It's Vegas, right? Yes. It's Vegas. Like,
well, Carlos, you are so messy. Carlos.
Oh, okay. So, well,
we can see her vulva, Carlos. Pull it back. We can see her vulva. Put it back.
Y'all ain't never seen a woman
you show my purple Jessica Rabbit dress. Titties is popping and higher. But anyways, but why they drag, what I don't like about that is they dragged everybody else into the conversation and, made it a you all thing. And you didn't tell your girl what to wear. She is a grown woman. She was going to wear whatever she wants to wear. We didn't go together. It's not like I was in her hotel room with her. Like, you should wear this. Like I ran into her and we took a picture. Yes, whether it was a lot or not a lot. Like I didn't like my friends and myself being collateral damage of the conversation. And then people got very comfortable. Oh, they're whores, or they're looking to try to get with G.
I wouldn't say y'all are whores, but I would say there's a way to carry yourself if you are an individual, right? If you are an individual, you are in the public eye. I will say this respectfully. There's a way that you have to carry yourself. There's a way you have to move. Okay? I mean, it's all fun and games, and you know me. Hey, when it's time to bang, I bang. But I only bang on stupidness and foolishness. The point that I'm making is there's a way you have to carry yourself when you're in a public eye. That's like Ice Spice wearing the clothing attire that she wore in front of kids. Now, maybe that's an outfit that she chose to wear, or maybe that's an outfit that the industry told her to wear. Hey, it is what it is. But there's a way you have to carry yourself when you are in a public eye. But I digress. Let's go.
Jeezy. It became a whole thing when it started with just a fun girls trip to cheer up two of my girls that are going through some shit. And it just turned into like them getting dragged to the crosshairs of people being so critical. And the people being critical, one girl's in a bonnet in a wrinkled up sweatshirt talking all this shit about us. And I'm just tired of it coming from us. You don't have to like what she had on. And you can definitely think it wasn't appropriate. I'm not saying you can't think
Tracy
that.
Edmonds doesn't look and still.
Tracy Edmonds, if she dressed cool, she a beautiful
she's
woman.
Which one is Tracy Edmonds?
In the
The
middle.
one in the center. That's
Right.
not too bad.
She a real
That's like
baller.
down. And then
She a real
Why you
baller.
think she in the middle? That's
And
what I'm trying to
the-
say.
and
Tracy
the woman
Edmonds
on
is
the
a boss
end, the woman
motherfucker.
on the end.
So I meant no
black
disrespect
dress.
to her, yeah.
These are all women who could not hold down a home with a man.
Many hoes burn out, nigga, at 28, 29, 30, and they done had fun from 17 to then. Nigga, they burn out. That's a high mileage vehicle. Nigga, that motherfucking transmission finna go out soon. And you
All those women there, what has happened, they got miles on them. They high mileage. Damaged goods. Mentally, emotionally, socially, damaged. I can look at all four of those women and tell they all suffer from daddy issues. They all suffer from childhood trauma. They wear it on their face. A person that has went through childhood trauma and has not dealt with it as an adult, it will show up and they will wear it on their face. They will literally wear their pain on their face and their trauma on their face. Mark my words.
You gonna have to get a new transmission. So, nigga, a new transmission costs damn near what a new car costs. So, nigga, go get your new car. That's why you see Jamie Foxx with a 22-year-old. That's why you see Floyd Mayweather with a 21-year-old.
Every woman in that picture is not able to be with a man, and the nakedest bitch got all the answers if you let her tell it. Is she the nakedest bitch on the picture?
So, is this your teacher? Is this your teacher? Huh? Is this your teacher? This is who y'all been repping for months. And so the chameleon has shown her true colors.
So I don't know who the one all the way on the
I don't know.
right. I don't know who that is. But
that's
she,
cute. That's
I know who Miss Edmonds is. I know Claudia. She been. I don't know who Chung Lee
Where
is.
were they?
She on PF Chang.
You know what? Stop.
That's
Here you go.
PF. Yeah, that's
No,
crazy.
but where were they? What were they attending? My lord.
That's the concert.
A bust down.
What do
This
you
is a
mean?
bust down Jubilee.
Zaytoven or Jeezy had a concert.
Oh.
He
Oh,
had
it was
an
his
orchestra
concert.
there, right? I think he had an orchestra playing all the songs, which was dope. I seen the highlight. That's a fire ass idea. Shout out to Jeezy, but yeah.
The point I'm trying to make, I look at all of the silicone in that picture, and all I'm saying to you is this: our young girls coming up don't need this as an example of how grandmama's supposed to be.
Tracy Edmonds.
But yet they sit and they take advice from those types of women. And they think that it is the way to go. And the tips that they give, they use them and feel some type of way when it does not work. Like men don't pay attention. Like men don't see through the bullshit. Men read the room. Men are listening. Men are observing and reporting. Men are having conversations. The advice that they give is not working. And they're pissed. They're frustrated. They're in their feelings. They are crashing out.
Just dress cool, Corey. That ain't
Yeah,
too
that's
bad.
great.
Who are you talking about? The bitch chest out.
Okay, once again, sometimes
We have become so trained in society. A woman can leave the house half naked and you'll be like, that's respectable.
Hilarious.
So if that's your woman, you want her in public like that.
No.
Hell no.
I know I ain't popular with everybody. Some people will be like, yeah, I want my woman dressed like a little fake
Bullshit. Ain't no way in hell my wife gonna be dressed like that in public. Got the wrong one, cuz. My wife will not be dressed like that. But see, I don't have to worry about that because my wife would already know not to dress like that. Because ain't no way in hell she gonna disrespect herself, me, and what we have publicly.
The bitch from the strip club background, because that bitch busted all down.
So
that bitch trying to be around a nigga doing something so bad, and it shows.
So all black that ain't cool either, right?
All black?
Yeah.
I'll put it like this. She is dressed the most respectful up there, but hell no, bitch. You can't, look, let me tell you like this. If you one of my knuckleheads, what is it they say? The woman walk 3 steps behind? I'll walk 3 steps behind if you dress like that in public and I'm with you. I can't imagine why I would be with you while you're dressed in public like that, because I don't need that on me.
Right, and that's why people date, so they can discern, everything and figure out if that's somebody that they want to be around.
And that's why you have coffee dates. That's why you keep that first interaction short, sweet, and brief of stuff like this. Because if you are out in public with the woman that dressed like those 4 ladies did, you'll be between a pimp and a hard place. It's going to be problems. See, and that's what modern feminist women don't get. They don't understand that part. Men, leave their asses alone.
If you want to be around a hoe, be around a hoe. I'm talking about we get to a certain age where we learn what happens when you in the street with a half-naked woman.
I believe everybody in that picture, except Dr. Bryant, is over 50, huh?
She's not over 50.
Dr. Bryant probably 46, 47.
Why do you think she's not over 50? Because she said it?
No. I'm going off looks. She looks good. So whatever.
She's about 45, 46.
I was thinking early
I don't know.
40s.
I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I'm not against y'all. I'm just saying, you don't know her age because she lie about damn near everything she say when she open her mouth. You don't know how old that woman is.
Oh, that's funny because...
How old was she when she was on Zoe Shop with me before she made her makeup like that?
It's funny because when you Google
Because that bitch got the Emmett Smith line in, homie.
It's funny that you said that, Corey, because usually people will know somebody's birth date, but if you Google it, it's funny that you said that because it does say...
she cold with clearing her shit off the internet.
It says she's likely around. I've never seen that for anybody's...
It says she my age.
It says she's likely around 42 or 43, as she mentioned being 42 in March of 2025. But that's funny because it doesn't have any kind of birthday.
I think she's a great puppet master for the weak. If you're average-minded, what she say will hypnotize you. But us people who know better, I'm like, that ain't no doctor. That bitch, wasn't that bitch at the club? That bitch at...
If you are broken, if you are bitter, if you are angry, if you are a woman of low substance, if you are a woman of low value, if you are a single mother, if you have childhood issues that are unresolved, if you have daddy issues, if you have social issues, if you have relationships that have failed left and right and left, if you have had marriages that have failed right and left and right, if you can't keep a man to save your asshole, Cheyenne Bryant is your savior. You keep dancing with the devil, one day he's gonna follow you home.